Welcome to the Mix and Thicker Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mix and Thicker Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Hey y'all, I'm at my parents' house. Ooh. I do have I am doing for the membership. I'm posting some things here on the membership for my membership for people to kind of see a little something about St. Louis. I mean, I'm sure y'all have heard about it. So right now I am probably whispering a little bit because I'm in the same room as my children, my son and my husband. And yeah, this house is big enough where I could go into another room. I can go into my old room, but I don't feel like going into my old room because I'm either have to go downstairs. I have 2 rooms. Either I can go downstairs, right, in the basement where my room used to be at, the last room that I had in here, or I could go in the other room, which is across the hall from my father's room. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Number one, downstairs is really cold, okay? Because he has the air conditioner on. And then if I go in the room, I don't want to talk really loud where my father can hear me, okay? Because because I'm up here talking, I'm gonna be talking ish, okay? So we're gonna talk the talk, y'all. Y'all ready? All right, it is 10:11 p.m. Because y'all know St. Louis is on, Central Time, okay? So give me a second. Let me close this up. We're going to talk my just Jasmine's, okay, for a little while, okay? Now, I did watch a little bit of this video, and we're going to watch a little bit of this. We're not going to watch the whole thing, okay? I should have gone in the living room. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut the air conditioner on or something. I'm getting hot. I'm gonna take my jacket off. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm a little hot. All right, let me get my little water. All right, and y'all know my parents are not vegetarians, okay? My father's not a vegetarian, okay? So, y'all know what that is. All right, where the heck was my water at? I just had my water. All right, give me a second, y'all. Shoot. Where is my water at? Is there something? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, y'all. Got my water, got my jacket off. All right, let me put Jasmine up here. Give me a second. 2 shakes. Give me 2 shakes. Hold on 1 second. 2 shakes. All right. There we go. All right, y'all. Let me make this small. I appreciate the views that y'all gave me in the last video. Thank you. Please get them watch. Please continue to bless me with those watch hours. Greatly appreciate. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do some going around a little bit. I'm gonna go around my. Today is the day that I spent time with my father today, and tomorrow I'm gonna spend time with my biological family. Tomorrow later on. I'm not sure what time, and I'm gonna meet up with somebody else. I'm gonna meet up with two people, one of my homegirls and one of the persons, another brother. We gonna meet up with a brother that we was in the Panthers with. Okay. So I'll take y'all on that too, okay? So y'all could get to see a little bit about St. Louis for those that don't know much about St. Louis. Okay? Now, listen to this. Let's go.
Soft fucking life. I don't ask them for
Hold on.
nothing. They heart fucking desire. My daughters walk around here with their hair done. Every pair of sneakers that come out. They got iPhones, they got iPads, they got their own room. They get everything they heart fucking desires. You hear me? I treat these kids like gold. I believe they should live a soft fucking life. I don't ask them for nothing. All I ask is for them to get this fucking house clean because I cannot take the dirt, bro. I'm about to go downstairs and I'm about to show y'all this. And y'all natural reaction is going to say, walk away, let them clean it. They had the opportunity to clean this shit. They will not clean it.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Do you understand? Wait a minute, y'all. She said she paid all the bills. I'm like, wait a minute. So don't Kaisha live there with you, girl? Can y'all hear me? Don't Kaisha live there with her? So if Kaisha living there, why are you paying all the bills with Kaisha there, honey? So let's deal with that first of all. Okay? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. All right. Let's go.
I purposely didn't put a garbage bag inside the garbage for 3 days. I walked past it for 3 because I said I want to see who's going to put a garbage. You know they've been taking the garbage and putting it in the dustbin. Remind you, the garbage bags is right there. All you got to do is open up the count. They refuse, son. They refuse, and I could ask so nicely. I could ask and I could ask and I could ask. But when I get to this point where I feel like bugging out, like I feel like yelling, screaming, and breaking shit. Because why can't y'all just... I can't walk away from it. So I'm about to go downstairs and I'm about to show y'all what it looks like. And y'all gonna say in the comment section, I would have walked away, I would have left it. No way in hell I'm gonna clean it my fucking...
First of all, your children do not respect you, obviously, at all. It's ridiculous. First of all, okay.
Soul won't let me walk away from it. Y'all don't understand. Maybe it's related to trauma or whatever it is. If I look at downstairs right now and I try to go about my day, it's gonna be on my mind all day. So yes, I'm going to clean it because I cannot take it. But while I'm cleaning it, I'm losing it in my mind because it's like, my nigga, why? How can you live like this? Look at this shit. Look at this.
Oh
Look
no!
at this. What is this? What is this?
Ew!
I don't even know what this is. Look at this. How do you just... You don't
That's nasty. Your daughters is trifling.
even get yourself together. When you
They
get
too
yourself
old.
together,
They're too old for this, honey. They are too old for this here.
look at this. So you literally eat food and you put it in the chair next to... Oh, it gets worse. Look at the dresser. You sit your food here like it's a garbage bag.
First of all, I wouldn't even let them eat in their rooms no more. Number one.
And bags of fucking garbage. Clothes everywhere.
My 8-year-old keeps his room clean better than this.
Why is the bikes in from the garage? Why? Why is there bikes inside? Look at my laundry room. What? Oh my remind y'all, I am exhausted. I am so tired. And I took today off because I said, you know what, I'm gonna just lay down and relax. But my brain physically will never allow me to close my eyes with my house looking like this. Even if it's out of sight, it's not out of mind for me. The amount of a half drinking water bottles that I found in this one room makes me never want to buy water again. And that's not who I am as a person. Why do I have to alter who I want to be to them as a mom, who I am as a person? Because you won't fucking clean? It physically and mentally hurts me when I have to be mean to these children because that's not how I parent. It's not who I am. You know how many kids are out?
You know what though? We'll be doing a cleanup day where everybody will be cleaning up. I mean, I go down there and help them, but they got to clean it up. I don't mind a, a good old fashioned everybody clean up day where everybody go down there and clean up. Because my son, like again, he cleans up his room. He clean up his room, right? I still go in there. I mean, he like straightens his room up every day, right? However, we deep clean it together so he can kind of see what I want and what my expectations were when he get older, when he would have to do it himself. You know what I mean? And generally, when he gets older and he'll start cleaning the house, he's 9 years old. I probably will start making him really clean, deep clean stuff, like different areas of the house. I mean, he already takes the trash out. That's his job. He'll vacuum, but like dusting, I'm gonna make him do that. Probably when he hit like 12 or 11, somewhere in there. Probably 11, 12. Maybe next year we'll start. I don't know. We'll see.
Out here praying for a home with food and a mom that loves them. I treat these kids with emotional understanding. I meet these kids where they're at all.
That's the problem. You that soft parenting, man. That soft parenting don't work, y'all. My grandchildren, my youngest grandchildren are soft parented, and I'm telling you, that stuff does not work. I don't know why people soft parent their children because they're like, oh, I don't want to be mean. No, no, that does not work. I don't know what. Listen, I don't like repeating myself. Number one, I'm old school mom. You know, I was a mom in the 90s. I started being a mom in the 90s. And if I have to tell you twice, it's gonna be a problem.
Times I be mindful of how I parent them because I don't want them to face anything I've ever had to go through. And only thing I require is one thing: keep your space clean. I'm not asking you to clean behind nobody but your damn self, and that's too much of a task for you to do. I want to crash out for real, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I would love to get up here and give y'all some motivation and tell y'all everything was gonna be okay and this is the part of parenting, but this is the part of the parenting that no one wants to come on the internet and show. Everybody wants to show the perfect side, the good and the glitz and the glam, but this is the part that nobody wants to show. I need to take a breather. I'll come back when I'm feeling a little better. I know a lot of people won't be able to relate to that moment, and that's okay because I don't even want that for you. But if you can relate to that moment, you need something extra special done for you, and I'm going to be the one to do it. Here's what I'm going to do. So, listen, guys, here's what I'm so excited. I keep getting so excited when I talk about this that it literally makes my heart go crazy.
Okay, so basically what she's gonna do, how you doing, Miss Jones? So basically what she's gonna do is she's gonna do a giveaway where she's gonna award if you buy something, she's gonna give you $1,000 sent to you. And then you also get to hang out with her, or she kind of teaches you how to do YouTube. So I mean, that's all we're gonna watch on her, y'all. Next. Okay, crash outs. I should have titled this crash outs. Remind me of that. Girl, I did get some decent footage inside of Blueberry Hill. I didn't get up and walk around, girl, because I was hungry. Mrs. Jones, into that spot I was telling you about, but you'll see the picture. And I took some pictures. I'll kind of include that in the next I guess the little vlog or whatever. I don't know if it's a vlog, y'all, because I'm not editing it. I'm not doing no edit. I wind up accidentally showing my husband, so I'm gonna have to and then my son, and they little big heads was in the way. Okay, so let's go to my jazzy life, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Le pregunté a un billonario cómo le hizo.
I feel like, what the hell is she talking about? A Gucci Tucci? Oh, yeah, here we go.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm so glad I cleaned up. I did clean my house. Only thing when I get back, only thing I'm gonna have to do when I get back is I'm gonna have to the clothes I took off when I took my shower before I left, I'm gonna have to wash those, which is just literally the clothes that I took off. Okay. And then the second thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to the clothes that's in my room that's file folded up. I'm gonna have to put all those up. Man, I tell you, I feel like I washed a whole trough of clothes, which I did. So I just have to take the ones I put most of them up. I put half of them up. I gotta put the rest of them up. But other than that, and I gotta take down take my candles out because I made some pretty candles, y'all. But I didn't have my dyes, my colors. I didn't have the good colors because I should have did because I would have did like some red roses, but I did some different colors. So we'll see. They still pretty though.
You said a corn dog?
Well, here she go, corn dog. Jazz is getting on my nerves already, and the video just started, girl. Let's speed this up, okay? Miss Jones, I know I'm whispering a little bit because I'm in another room in my parents' house, and I don't want to be all loud because I'm in the same room with my husband and my son, and I don't feel like going into either one of my old rooms. I had two rooms. One of them is downstairs and it's cold downstairs. Second room is right by my father's room, and I don't want to be too loud. So I'm back here. My father had to get some roof work done. That's my doing the roof work because they had like his son porch. They picked it up, the carport porch. They picked it up. The tornado picked it up and threw it down. So this man has come in here. This man been fixing it since yesterday. It's coming together.
What are you doing? Chill out.
Mommy.
Yeah, my daddy hooked me up for my birthday, y'all. I ain't gonna front. I don't even want to tell y'all. He hooked me up. You hear me? So I gotta go see my biological family probably sometime probably to tomorrow or next day or something like that.
Bro.
Mommy, help me.
Please. It's dead. I told you that already.
It's like this.
Go sit your ass down and eat. Go sit down and eat.
Oh, she is angry.
Shit. No, what the hell he on?
Oh, girl, Chris. Ooh, child. Chris must have said, "The hell with you and that boy." Is that what happened? It's okay. You just fine. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I'm not whispering too bad. You know what I'm saying? I can hear you just fine. Okay, great. Because y'all know I talk loud. Most people from St. Louis talk loud. So we do talk loud. So y'all will see that tomorrow. It looks really cute. It looks really pretty outside. I'm just looking outside and it looks really great. Man, I miss my hometown, man. I don't want to move back here, don't get it twisted. But I do like to visit. And when I visit, I get really recharged. And when you move from a different state to another state from your hometown and you go there and you just kind of you have to reset your mind and refocus. And that's what I had to do. I had to see my father. I had to kind of get my energy back. I had to see my house, my nostalgia. I had to kind of go around. I showed my son, again, I always show him every time we get here. I'm like, I went to high school right there. I went to preschool right here. He's like, Mom, you already told me that. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go.
Put on Take this shit out.
Angry, ain't she? And she is angry, boy. And that kitchen sticking up in the back of her head, ain't it? That kitchen is sticking up in the back of her head, ain't it? Ain't it, Miss Jones? Girl, look at her kitchen, girl. But for real, Jasmine don't understand. You know what? I'm gonna get ready to keep it real with you. If Jasmine wore her hair in a fro, I think Jasmine would look cute with a fro. What you think? If she styled it right, like a little curly fro.
Hey y'all, you cooking tacos?
What's up, angry bird?
I'm not. I'm making them out. That's it.
I'm about to say,
Yeah, for
I forgot the
$4 a
internet.
shit. I really.
I forgot the internet for I forgot the internet passcode for here. And I don't want to go in there and wake my daddy. I'll be like, what's the internet code? But I have to use my phone Wi-Fi. I'm like, shh. And if y'all hear meditation music in the background, that's because my son is this how he sleeps. So don't trip.
Child, do not touch my stuff. Cause who likes to come in here and their shit is empty, bro?
All the children must be there because she's so angry, ain't she, Miss Jones? She knows she angry. Girl, in the kitchen.
That shit really made me mad.
Girl, in the kitchen. Look at that kitchen in the back. She don't even care. She really would look cute with an afro, for real.
Sit down and eat. Go sit down and eat.
Damn, how many times you gonna say, go sit down and eat, go sit down and eat, go sit down and eat, go sit down? Listen, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. That's not what we're gonna do here.
What? Yeah, sit
Hold
down.
on, y'all, I gotta get my scarf for my
Huh?
head, child.
Yeah, I want you to sit down. I just don't understand. Like, they come home and then they just
She is angry.
kind of like just don't give a fuck.
They come home and they do what? Girl. Well, why you don't even want them home? Let's keep
Manners,
it real.
just like
You don't even want them home. That's
kind of
crazy.
annoying as fuck.
They come home and do what? Mess up the house. The house was already messed up. Look at it.
This isn't clean. She ordered it yesterday.
This girl, she is angry. Child, she is angry. Look at her. She's angry.
I was gonna go grocery shopping today, but the rain in my hair is so disrespectful. It's raining.
Jasmine, what difference does it make about your hair? What are you talking about? You just say anything. I really believe that. You will say anything. Oh, y'all. You know how you get out of a lot of bags, y'all. Hold on.
It's raining. Where the tornado? I don't even know if I grabbed the right. What you call it? I don't even know if I grabbed the right. I might have got her water. Everybody forgot their plate this morning. She put ice in it too. I don't even know if I grabbed the right trash can. Like when I left, it started getting real windy, and I was like, "How am I leaving right now?" At this time, it was windy and everything, and I was just like, "This is the worst time to be leaving this house." But I had to go make him something to eat. Legend, sit down.
I had to put the computer on the pool
We ain't have shit
table.
in this
Wait a minute,
house.
y'all.
And then my kids wanted me to make meatloaf, y'all. It's raining. It's raining.
I'm in the family room, y'all. It's a pool table in here, y'all. Now, why my parents wait till I leave to get all the fun stuff? They got a basketball goal in the yard in the back. I've been asking for a basketball goal for the longest. My daddy wait for me to leave to go get one. He waited for me to go leave to go get a pool table in the back. Explain that to me. Okay. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. You know, why couldn't I get a pool table back when I was young? You know what I mean? Or basketball, my mama was hating on that. Okay. Let's go.
By the tornado. I don't even know if I grabbed the right, what you call it. I don't even know if I grabbed the right. I might have got her water. Everybody forgot their stuff.
How you doing, Kwame?
She put ice in there too. Couldn't fit
You
it
went
for
to
her.
go use some
I don't even know if I grabbed the right
medication music.
trash can.
Okay.
Like
Maybe he don't want her
when
to
I
eat
left, it started getting
that
real
slop.
windy, and I was
Maybe he
like,
don't
oh,
want
how am
that
I leaving right
slop.
now? At this
Did she
time,
cook? Girl,
it was windy.
probably so, because he used to eat all that McDevils and stuff. When you eat a lot of fast food and your parents get to cooking, you don't want that shit. You don't want that stuff. Okay. I feel like Legend is starting to develop a personality and talk more. Yeah, that for sure. How you doing, Oceans? For sure. I agree. I agree. He probably said, I don't want it. He probably looking at her like, bitch, I don't want this shit. How you doing, Rose? Ain't no kids ever asked for meatloaf, especially not if she made it. Exactly. Girl, she just saw something on TikTok, girl. Jasmine's not making you YouTube not making the YouTube money. Nope. Girl. She better get it together. India, I told her to get it together, girl.
And everything.
You know what would be a good video for Jasmine to do? I'm gonna tell y'all. She ain't gonna listen to me anyway, so it ain't like I'm giving her ideas. But let me tell you something. If Jasmine get up here and clown Chris and just talk about the type of person he really is and how stupid he is and how he didn't want the baby and he get up here and she just let loose on him, and then she get up here and just talk about her childhood and what she went through and that kind of stuff. And she get up here and just talk about her dating life and how it's hard for her to really find somebody and just come out. Man, Jasmine will get more people to watch her. But she ain't gonna do it, y'all. She knows she ain't not gonna do it. And then go to the different places. Like even today with me, like I could have. My husband's like, cut that out. But I'm telling you, if it was me by myself, y'all, I would have had that camera on the whole time. And I'm telling y'all, if I took y'all around St. Louis, I'm telling you that's really interesting. I'm tell you, on certain, if I go into some of the bad neighborhoods, and I go into some of the really good neighborhoods, and just kind of talk about it, man, that'd be pretty cool. So, is court stuff already over with? Over with already? I don't think so, because she still got a court date. Yep, do Chris right. It will definitely give her views, okay? She would definitely get them views, girl. But she ain't gonna do it because she too loyal to him and he ain't loyal to her. That's what's dumb. Okay. So I heard, now this is what I heard online. Some of the reactors been saying Jasmine got an attitude too because she ain't got her food stamps. Now I don't know how true that is. They said that she ain't received her food stamps, okay? That's what they said. They said she did not receive her food stamps. And I was like, okay. I said, so she didn't receive her food stamps, huh? Let's go.
And I was just like, this is the worst time to be leaving this house. But I had to go make him something to eat. Legend, sit down. We ain't have shit in this house. And then my kids wanted me to make meatloaf, y'all.
Girl, I don't know no damn
I
meatloaf.
was like,
Are you
maybe not today.
crazy?
Not
I
today.
agree there. Nobody wants meatloaf for you. You know what else people don't want from you? For you to cook it all. You know what else people want? People don't want to see you in the shower. People don't want to see your cooch wet. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see you work out anymore. We're tired of watching you play basketball. We are tired. You know, I'm tell you what else we're tired of. We're just tired of you doing team too much. We're tired of you not really handling your business. We're tired of your children not having any cute clothes. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see that no more. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous. Okay? All right. Let's go.
Legend, sit down.
Okay, wait, I want light.
What do y'all think about Papoose and the boxer, Clarissa? What do y'all think about that? I hate it. I think she could do better. I think that Papoose, to me, my husband, if y'all hear snoring, that's my husband. My husband says that he think, if you find that love when somebody wants you, then that's great. I don't think so. I think that he's a hanger on. I think that anybody is
I need a new
hot,
vape.
he'll
I
try
paid
to
for
get
these
on
damn
them.
things for
And I think
$20.
he did the same thing with mine. Okay. I think it's stupid at the point.
I told my stop inside basement. I didn't realize. So I hate how much it costs. So I have two videos, y'all. Now I was vlogging today, but I have two videos that just have not. Where'd my drink go? That I'm waiting on approval. Let it sit down. Sit down and eat. I'm trying to. I just got a lot of shit going on. I want to say this because I seen a video and they're saying that I am depressed. Jasmine's depressed. I am not depressed.
Jasmine, you do come up here and act like you're depressed all the time. And then when we say something, you get mad and then you be like, I'm not depressed, first of all. Okay, well, you act like you're depressed, okay? Okay.
Like I can honestly say that. Like I can honestly come on here and say I'm not depressed. Am I just going? I'm just going through a rough patch. Like I'm really just going through a rough patch.
Okay, so stop using the language of depression. Like for example, when you say overwhelmed, when you say, I'm tired of this, why is this like this, blah, blah, blah. All the little stuff that you say, honey, it's a tall tale of depression. It comes off like a depression. So I'm just saying if you don't want that, then you don't want that label, then maybe you need to change some things.
Not being depressed is really just fucking life.
No,
And I
depressed
just
is
wanted to
not
say
life. What are you talking about? So if depressed is life, then you are depressed. So why you tripping?
that because I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. If I'm depressed, I'm fucking depressed. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm
Okay,
going
so
through
why
some
you
shit,
angry though? Why you angry? Why you mad at us? Because you basically said in so many words you depressed. I mean, you can't get mad at us. And then why you getting so angry though? You get angry for the oddest reasons in the world, like reason. You get really angry, and it just doesn't make sense.
and I'm going through some shit. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't hide nothing. I keep it 100 all the time with y'all.
You do not keep it 100. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Yes, happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But I just feel like I had to come on here and say that because people feel like
Why you had to say that? Why do you care again? Why do you care about what people think about you?
they don't feel. They just think that I'm depressed. And I'm like, bro, I'm really not. Like I'm just going through a rough patch. I'm going through a dry spell on social media, and that's really what I'm going through. What I'm going through on the outside. I don't really have the energy to. That means someone just threw some noodles away for no fucking reason.
I mean, baby, she is angry.
So I wanted to clear that up too.
Baby, you're not clearing it up with us. I mean, what? You are not clearing it up with us, honey. You might want to tell the other people you roll with. Well, you can tell the other people that you roll with whatever you want. But you and I know what's going on against all odds. You get what I'm saying? Girl, you always trying to justify some stuff. Why do you You always do that. The bottom line is you basically was acting like you're depressed. And then when we say something about it, then you're like, you was dry bag. Okay, so either you was depressed or you was dry bagging, okay? Because I said that too. Because you was over here basically. So you was dry bagging. So this was all a lie. You just trying to get people to give you money. Is that what it was? You saw the money that Chrissy raised, so you thought you would take advantage of that as well.
You got this, girl. Even hold it down. Don't stop now. God got you. Yeah, you're right. I do got money. And you know, some people be like, "Oh, you only turn to God whenever you're going through something."
That's what I've noticed. That's true though. I've noticed every time you going through some stuff, then you start playing church music, or you'll start acting like, "Oh, I'm gonna change this. Oh, I'm gonna change that, and this is that." I noticed that. That's the only time you listen to church music is when you got bad stuff going on in your life. That's what you do. No, you do that though. I don't know why you acting like you don't.
It's not that. I just speak about it sometimes when I'm going through something, you know. And I feel like other shit in life, and like I'm just always be so picky. Like I'm just going through emotion right now. Like I'm not depressed. I just feel like it's just crazy that people think that and they are using that.
So
Saying I'm
how are people
depressed. I'm just
using
going
it? I
through
mean,
it.
it's not our life; it's your stinking ass life.
Going through a moment. Going through a little
But
rough
you always
patch
you have
in
hold on,
life.
hold on, Jasmine. You have more rough patches than I don't know anybody I know. It's just weird. You have more rough patches than anybody I know. You know what I'm saying? You really do. Quiz left a long time ago. Okay, exactly, and ain't coming back. Okay, she don't need no stamps, especially if she is buying protein shakes for herself. Buy them for Ava. Okay, exactly. And she done bought this little stuff for just weird. Why are you buying your children this stuff? Okay, right. Trump gonna control all that, girl. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem if they even get it. If they even get it, you hear me? Okay. Hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on. Okay. Since when does Jazz eat cook meatloaf? Never. The kids must have had that somewhere, probably with Hannah, probably Hannah or Philip mom, and now they want her to make it. She can't cook. She can't cook to save nobody's life. I don't know anything about Papoose, the rapper. You know the rapper. Rennie Ma, soon to be ex-husband, I guess. Um, 34 years old, no 401k, no PTO, just scumming girl, scrambling the house foundation. I got the hiccup, sorry. Election problems is enough for me, exactly. You're just scumming around, girl. I feel you, scumming. That's funny. That's funny, scumming the house foundation, girl. You crazy. Wait, but let me drink this water real quick. Hold on, y'all, because I got the hiccups. Mm, mm. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's continue, okay? All right, where we at? Why is her hair crooked? Why come online looking this shoveled? I don't know, girl. This is how she operate. Okay, Kwame. Um, I know I'm in the dark though. Do keep that in mind. I know y'all. Now this is why I have problems now. I'm in up in the dark reading. Okay. She's angry because somebody right else probably been saying that she's depressed too, right? Not just the people online, exactly. That's what I think too. It's like, why you even tripping? Why you mad? Why you mad at us? We ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. Change your life, Ronnie. Change your life. Do you. Do it, do it, do it. Okay? Okay? Do you. Let's continue. Okay? Hold on, let me go down. Pause. Oh, thank you so much, Ronnie. I really do appreciate the birthday salutations. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't these mamas just think ahead, right, when kids grow up where they would be? Girl, no, they don't. That's the problem. You know what I mean? That is the sure problem. Okay. I'm retired, and this isn't just social security check. It is well, right. It was well thought out. Exactly. We work hard for many years. That's my father. Me and my father was talking about that. My father was talking about that him and my mama put themselves together where they didn't have to be worried about no money, no matter whether who got in the private house, who got in the house. You know what I mean? No matter who was the president, they wanted to be secured to their best ability. Okay. Jasmine will ever have a retirement. No, she will never have a retirement. You heard me? Never ever. Okay? Rose, I knew what you meant. That's okay. Retirement, right, is no joke to plan it out. Okay? Exactly. All right. I'm reading in the dark, y'all, so don't say nothing, okay? All right. That's probably why my eyesight is the way it is. Just little stupid stuff like this. Right. She truly looks like a substance abuser survivor. Girl, look like she still do it. You heard me? But that's just me. But that's not it. Okay, y'all, let's continue.
Like, it's not always peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? It's not always sunshine and rainbows and shit. Oh, I think I know what that smell is. I put this over here to sit, and I forgot about it. Hey, go sit down and eat.
She is angry, baby. She is angry, ain't she?
That's that smell. We all go through stuff. Thank you. Thank you. They're like, oh, she's depressed. She's depressed again. And
Yeah, Jasmine, but you go through way too much stuff for the world. I mean, every day is something. I swear. You've never came up here been happy, smiling. You've never gone anywhere. You never enjoyed yourself. You never said, "Hey guys, I really had a great day today. Hey guys, I got a lot of things done. Hey guys, being a parent really is great. It's so rewarding. I got everything accomplished." Do y'all understand that when I clean up, you can tell when I haven't deep cleaned the way that I want to. It is so God, it's so nice to have a come on to a clean house. When all you gotta do is maintain it. You know what I mean? Man, get what I'm saying? But you don't never see Jasmine. Jasmine don't never smile. She don't never smile for real. But when a no good ninja is in her face, that's the only time you gonna see Jasmine smiling. Is when a no good ninja is in her face. That's the only time she has anything really to say or do. You know what I mean? Let's go.
trying to find some balance and stuff. Hurt my finger. But I feel like this is like, you know how when you gotta go through something before you get somewhere or something really happen. I feel like that's the situation. Like, I feel like that's where I'm at right now. At this moment. Because I gotta go through what I'm going through in order for greatness. And I'm gonna get through it. You know?
We really didn't ask you whether or not you was gonna get through it or not, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't really concerned like that because we already knew who you was. Okay?
I forgot to get them paper towels. I mean, not paper towels. What if they call y'all trash bags?
Girl, you should be very familiar with that. You should know all about trash bags.
Stop to get trash bags on my way when when I leave. I don't know they have strike practice today because we're under the tornado watch right now. It says tornado watch, flash flood warning, and then thunderstorm warning. Is that everything? Oh, this is a clean.
You should get a shirt that say body wash. Jasmine should get her a shirt that say body wash. Right? She never makes it through exactly. She always just stuck right in the middle of things exactly. She never rejoicing exactly or happy. Right. Uh right, happy to have accomplished anything exactly. And she won't. And she won't, okay? You said it on the nose, okay? Oh, and besides the degree she isn't using right and those plaques on the wall at her old schools, okay? Exactly. And she won't. And she won't. And she won't accomplish anything. All she gonna do is sit around and clocking around, looking around, going, oh, look at me. My name is Jasmine Dukes, and I'm just gonna sit and look at you and figure out what you talking about. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay? It's just weird. It's just like I just never seen some of the most miserable people in my life. Like, I smile, I have fun, I joke. Like, that ain't my life. You're always seeing somebody uncomfortable and unhappy. And it's her. Olivia, too. You don't see her really smile either. When she smiles, it's something behind the smile. What a baby. What a baby. What? Whoa.
Don't let the devil steal your joy. I love you too. And you know, it's like I feel like the ones that stick around, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to force anybody to watch. If you don't want to watch, it's fine. But I've seen comments people saying like, "Oh, you can do something different. I'm not gonna watch you no more." And I was just like, "Okay." You know, in my head,
Because you boring. Because you boring and you always complaining about everything. You don't never come up here happy. It's annoying, Jasmine, that every time we watch you, you're like, ew, woe is me. Oh my God, my life. I didn't like it. Nobody likes me. All they do is make fun of me. They don't look forward to me. They're nasty toward me. They're stalking me. They're using me. They're doing this, and then you be lying on people too, and then you be like, ew, look at me. I don't like that.
like, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do for me at the moment. Right now, like I
Okay,
can't
at the moment, you are unfortunately here on the YouTube streets. Okay, you are on here. You say you keep saying that you're a content creator. So when someone tells me they're a content creator, I'm trying to take them seriously. And so when someone says, "Hey, I'm a content creator," that means to me that they're creating what content. Okay, that means they're sharing with us whatever the content is, whether that's them going to the doctor, whether that's them, they're always going somewhere though. When they're doing content, and then we'll see a cleaning video, we'll see them running around, we'll see them talking, we'll see them doing something. We will see and get to know who they are and what they're doing through their videos. And then we're like, wow, we're thoroughly entertained. And it's like perception. It's about perception, Jasmine. The way that you perceived matters, right? Because you are a content creator. I'm not a content creator, right? So if I was a content creator, then I would have a different type of spirit about me, right? But when you're a content creator, it is about the way you perceive, right? Because you don't want to lose followers because you did something stupid, right? So you try to keep your followers. Excuse me. You're trying to get people to you trying to get up to 100K is what you said. Right now you said 70K. Your goal, or you setting for 70K, okay? And then you're gonna have your next goal gonna be for 80K or 100K. Basically, you're trying to get past Olivia. I get it, right? I'm not mad at you wanting that, but the problem is you're not putting the correct content out that's going to help you to get there. And just earlier, you was like, "Well, I can't do it. I just run out of things to do, right? Because you're boring, because your life is boring, because your life is subpar, because your life sucks. Okay, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just telling you the truth. Because there's only so many basketball games you can play. It's so some, you know, how about interacting with your children? How about going out with your children? How about doing talent contests with your children? Be like, okay, y'all, we're gonna do a contest. You can create these things. You can play game night. Okay, guys, we're gonna do game night. We're gonna do homework night, game night. You could really be kicking it with your children. You really could be doing this, but you choose not to. See, I didn't drop my son off. I could have kept my son could have stayed with my daughter and my son. For real, y'all. I didn't have to bring him. But, I like him to go out of town and excuse me, and enjoy himself and get away from the house. You know what I'm saying? And when I go somewhere, like if my husband going somewhere, he might go to the store. Like, okay, we go. I mean, those are vlogs as well. When you go to the store, Jasmine, when you can create things. Hey, let's do a game night, and we could take the game night. Um, let's do a talent show. I used to do that stuff with my children. I used to be like, okay, y'all, we're gonna do a talent show. And I'm like, whatever your talents are, have them ready in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Okay. And we'll do that. And then we'll be like, okay, so the person that wins gonna get like $5, $20, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Even I would also do the comedy show as well. These are a lot of things you could do with your children that'll be entertaining. You know what I mean? And maybe possibly getting your channel back to a family channel. And not only that, but you also have an experience of having fun with your children. Okay? Instead of coming up here angry all the time. Because that's what you are, especially when they come home. You real angry. You get mad at everybody. You snap on everybody. Everybody's got a lane.
Oh my shit. Bro, this kid just got back home yesterday. Bro, that irritates me. I gotta do what I gotta do at the moment. It's
I
all
mean,
good.
do it. It's like I do what I gotta do.
And then, at that moment, somebody just don't want to watch it because they feel like I'm not doing what they want me to do as far as content.
Okay, hold on. But we're watching you though. What do you mean? Um, or you're gonna do what you gotta do? As far as somebody watching you, basically you're gonna give us your butt to kiss. Is that what you're talking about, Jasmine? So basically, you're gonna give us your butt to kiss because you're upset because we basically said something about how your content is boring and you are and your feelings about that. Is that what that is, Dick, sweetie? Because that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You're the one that's a content creator. You're the one that's asking us what would we like to see. People begged you to put this, to do that, to do this, to do that, and guess what you do? You refuse to do it. So nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. Don't come up here feeling sorry for yourself.
I can't change nobody's mind.
I feel there is hope for Jazz and out of most of
Praying for a
Chrissy.
YouTube payment to get a job application. Who said they were paying for a YouTube payment? I do get a YouTube payment.
That's what I heard. Okay, hold on. So let me see what you said. And that's crazy. I feel there is hope for Jazz, the most out of Chrissy, Sky, and Winegrass. Yeah, Jasmine don't want it though. You talking about you feel like it's hope for her? Jasmine don't want it for real. You do understand that Jasmine don't want it. Okay, she don't, girl. It ain't no hope for her because she don't want it. You have to want it. You know what I mean? You have to want it to to. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm trying to cut this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Hey man, I'm not praying for that. What? You don't know what I'm doing. I love it when somebody think they know your life and you don't know what the fuck they even talking about. People be trying.
He
Okay,
is
say goodbye.
always
Good job.
hard. I swear. I mean, always hard.
This lot is bothering the shit out of me.
For no reason. I'm not talking to you. I'm online. He is always hollering.
Ah, fuck. What the fuck poked me?
Woo, girl. Too close. Back up. Bag. Give me 50 feet. Okay. Now I got cold. It is no balance.
Oh shit. I think that my cup is leaking.
Legendary always hollering.
What the heck? I started it.
And part of him hollering, to be honest with y'all, is he feel the tension, right? He feels the tension that she's giving him, like the tension in the air. Like Jasmine's has that house is very negative. Like Jasmine would have to really sage, and not just sage, but Jasmine need a house cleanse. Like everywhere Jasmine goes, it's like a dark cloud around her. When she enters people's space, it's very dark-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's very darkish. I'm telling you. Because she has a dark cloud around her and because she's so negative that every time she come up here, she just be so nasty. You know what I'm saying? I will put Chrissy above Jazz, but Chrissy can't be honest to save her life. She sure can't. Jasmine don't like her kids enough. Exactly. True. I don't know who lies
I
more,
didn't.
Chrissy or Olivia.
What?
I don't know. They lie. Both of them lie. Both of them lie a lot. It just don't make no sense how much both of them heifers lie.
My cup was leaking. Can't hear it. I'm trying to wipe it off the counter. I'm trying to figure out how my smoke alarm came off the ceiling. But the crack did get bigger over there, so I wonder if it just fell
Probably because
because it
that
just
house
fell.
is going down in the ground. It's a sure sign. But one day you're gonna come back from the gym and that whole house gonna be in the ground.
Okay.
You're gonna be where the house
I'm
at?
done.
You're not done.
I'm
You still got
telling
more
you.
on that.
I'm done.
Okay, whatever. Go out. You want to turn TV? Here, we'll find the remote is.
Cookie.
What happened to the ladder today?
I'm a cookie.
You need to eat it all. If you want a cookie, you gotta eat everything.
No, Daniel.
What happened to
He
the ladder
talk
on
like
here?
how
What's going on? I have a feeling I'm gonna have
all
to
her
take these beds
children
apart
talk
because I
just
don't know what the hell's
alike.
going
They
on with
all
this ladder.
sound like that.
Mommy, look.
That's trash. Go throw it away.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. Here, I'll throw it away.
out of the way.
I'm trying to find.
Girl, nobody wants to eat that cookie. I've never seen children holler that they had to eat some food. Usually I would think it would be the
I need to wash
opposite,
the
right?
boys' clothes.
Why they hollering
Actually,
to
I'm
eat
looking for
your
the remote control
food?
for you.
That's crazy.
Y'all was sitting in here. Y'all knocked off my clothes. What is he saying? Pick up. Stop. Get off of him. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
He still ain't got no underwear on. He got Pampers on. He is not potty trained. He is not. Those are not underwear. Those are Pampers. He's walking around with Pampers. Girl,
But
stupid.
you didn't.
What if the next step in your career is
Girl,
closer than you think?
that
With Coursera
boy is not potty trained. I wish you stopped lying. Jasmine lies too, though.
Plus,
Jasmine
learn
lies
for
a
more
lot
than
too. But
325.
Jasmine a bit more know this boy in potty trained than Man in the Moon. You know what I'm saying? Look at how she's looking. She is angry. Angry, overwhelmed, and hence depressed. I don't care what she say. Now she doing that whole ignore him thing. Like he gonna go away. I mean, he lived there. Like he just gonna disappear. This girl is crazy. This is this is why people say that they unsubscribing from you, because you're not giving them any good content. You're not talking to them. You're not
Text always wasted. She can
interacting.
work. Who said I can't work? Who said I'm working?
You're not interacting with them. You're not showing them nothing. You're
Here, you can watch. You
angry.
want to watch it in my room? TV in my room.
You
I don't know
angry
where the
with your
remote is.
children.
When
Your
they come home,
son don't want to
you
eat
want to
no
watch Lucas the
food.
Spider?
We can't understand him.
My kids come home,
Um,
baby. Everything just
you look like crap.
disappears.
Your
Whose TV are
house
you on?
is
Sorry.
falling in the ground. I'm just saying, sinking.
Huh?
You don't have no foundation. The
Pop it.
foundation's
I don't got no pop
gone.
it.
Oh my God.
Y'all, I can't believe I want to see Kaylin's medal. Oh, I showed it to you on my community post. I was so proud of her.
Your son, why do sports? Your son sounds like James Brown. James Brown. And James Brown be like, "Hey, what's it? Get up, get up, get up."
Even though I feel like art is just so,
Duh.
but she's just doing so good. Hey, you gotta go sit down and watch TV.
Well, you proud of Hannah's daughter? Hannah's daughter is doing good. Okay, congratulations to Hannah's daughter. Okay.
Baby, my light bill is low. Keep these lights off. Lucas the Spider.
So is that what that's what your oldest daughter reading? Look at the Spider? Okay.
Lucas. They need to add some more episodes. Lucas. Okay,
You
that's
would never
cool.
let the
Let me
other
still put
children
that
go
in
in the
trash
other
can.
room. That little boy didn't even finish that food.
Just don't be stressing yourself out.
Oh my God, y'all, please stop. Please stop coming here trying to feel sorry for this hooker. Please don't stress yourself out. Stress? What did she do to stress herself out? She ain't doing nothing. Nothing that she does in her life is stressful. It could stress her out, okay? She lazy.
I be trying not to. I be trying not to. Oh, you gonna have to give me.
Boo, boo, boo. Jasmine is so. This is what I'm talking about, Jasmine. This is boring. No, seriously. You're not talking to people. You're not responding to people. You're not reading anybody's conversation. You're not engaged. This could have waited. If you had to send emails, you should have done that on your time. You didn't say, "Hey guys, hold on a second, I got to send an email." You didn't do none of that. All you doing. This is why people are tired of your content. Like, this is over. It is over for you. Stop saying it. Stop saying what? That you're depressed, you're boring, you suck, you don't like your children, you don't like life. What? You don't like your life in particular. You wish you were somebody else. I get it. But I don't understand it. Jasmine is boring. Jasmine is boring. My fault, I was having some connection issues, y'all. My bad. I had to plug. My husband was, I don't know, something was going on with his computer, his phone. So I just had to put my phone on Wi-Fi. I was on his
Go finish
Wi-Fi
eating your
still.
food.
I'll play fast.
Okay.
Ooh, girl, that's too close. Back up. Ugh. 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 Scary. Jasmine is
Look at my
scary.
hair. Oh my god, the rain really got me. I really wanted to work out, but I don't know.
Girl, you ain't worked out in I don't know how long. Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's YouTube or healthcare or whatever it is. We all struggle. Period. Thank you.
Listen, no. See, stop trying to justify that. That's not the issue. She's not a happy person. Listen, she's not a happy person. Whoever this caller, this person is that inboxed her, shut up. She's not a happy person. We've watched Jasmine long enough to understand her mannerisms. She was coming up here trying to drag bride bag. Give her some money then.
For letting them know, like, this shit ain't easy out here. Okay, I was supposed to
Well, you ain't get your food
do
stamps?
something. Okay.
You gotta pay cash out. You gotta pay for the food now. Is that what it is? Can y'all hear me still? Oh shoot, I'm enjoying it myself, y'all.
They have practice.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see. This call
Hot
going.
wings. My kids want meatloaf. I just don't have y'all, something about meatloaf just sometimes with me. Like touching the ground beef, it really just it's disgusting to me. I don't know what it is. I gotta be in the mood to cook that. And the older ones were like, "Oh yeah, I make meatloaf," and I'm like, it makes me nauseous sometimes. Like touching the meat, and I can't. I gotta be in the mood to cook it. Those high limits will help you travel. Try to get a second job. The extra income can be saved or used for emergency. Sitting here upset does nothing. I'm not upset. I'm like, why do I look upset? I just said I'm just going through a rough time. Just want to see the shine, boo. We here for you. Thank you. Thank you. And I agree. High limits. I agree to that. I'm gonna take that. Use but it still stinks to me. My hair is just all. Y'all, I haven't worn a wig in a minute, and I thought about doing my hair, putting a wig on, because at least that don't get messed up with the rain. I don't like meatloaf. I feel like a lot of people out here need to stop judging other people.
I had a call.
I agree, Crystal.
See what it was.
Hope you have a good night. You have a good night too, Kayla.
Okay, I'm back,
Okay.
y'all. I gotta find me some colors. Godly, just like we sitting here, Jasmine, waiting on you to talk. Why are we waiting this long for you to talk? You ain't said nothing. This is just weird.
But they're
Hold on, y'all. Let me get my colors.
that's so funny.
Hold on.
I don't even have a printer. I need to get a printer.
What's up?
Slots.
Wait.
Where is my birth certificate?
I'll find it.
I know. He said, I don't got it. I know you don't got it.
I'll find it. I did. It's blue ball.
All right, y'all. I got these covers. I got to swap covers with my phone. Oh, he angry. He a little angry. He a little thunderball. She is an angry woman. Look at her. I'm just typing away at that computer. She ain't talking to him. She ain't said nothing. She's just there. Just be there. Just be there.
I love the natural hair. Do you wear it down? I had it down when I first did it. I did wear it down, but it's just I like my natural hair too. I was talking, it's crazy because I was talking to Kaylin because she was like, Mama, why would you get a perm? And I was like, I like my curly hair. I do. I like it. I like my curly hair, but I also get tired of flat ironing it. Like, it's kind of stressful. My hair is.
So stop press hot ironing it. No, when people say natural hair, that means just oil your scalp and just put natural hairstyles in it. Why do you have to flat iron it?
It's crazy when people want you to do stuff.
Girl, your content.
You raise your kids on YouTube. I don't care what nobody said. I did.
Yeah, you did raise. That's not good. How is that good that you raised your children on YouTube? How is that good? How? just, woo, these girls. Woo, child. These people in these comments be just as dumb as they are. I swear, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. These girls on here, I'm going to look at the views on this video. Let's talk about that. She got 3,033 views, 33 views on this content. This sucks. This really sucks. This has been shown 10 hours ago. Look at how many. Look, as a matter of fact, she has only went up like 100. She's supposed to be getting to 70K, right? Remember, she said our goal was to get to 70K. This rate, she ain't gonna get there. She ain't gonna get there this rate.
Georgetown.
Look at these comments. At Crystal, a part of sticking together. To be honest with each other, we all go through things. Girl, please shut up. Welfare at its finest. That's what someone said in the comments. Okay, it says, "Let's go, let God. Let go, let God." Anxiety is real. My anxiety is taking over me. But hot rod, tell that to the police. Okay, damn. What are they talking about? Oh, all right. Tax dollars wasted. She can work. Exactly. Ooh, Cation, Jasmine, I have an honest question. What do you think? What do you want out of life? She ain't gonna answer that Cajun pasta. Okay. I want you to stay strong, stay focused, and let God do the rest. No, she don't need to. She need to get out there so God knows she's honest and serious. What most of you on here talking crap, probably live off the government. No, I don't live off the government. I don't think that I make enough. I wish I could get some. Wish I would get some for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Okay, let's continue. All right, let's see where we at. Okay.
Is that what is that? What is that? No, 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 no,
It's supposed to be sunny. I can't stand Texas. I'm just debating. Let me see. That is funny.
What is that? How did it come?
That's a lot.
What is that? What's that? What is that? What is that? I can't pick up. I can't pick up.
I mean, this is why her views are the way they are. I'm just looking at her
I'm gonna
comments.
eat.
Let me look at the this is her like chat. Okay. Let me see what her comments look like. Let's see.
Why?
I don't see a chat yet. Let me see. Let me go all the way down. Let me see if it'll let me see it. I don't think okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Okay, Jazz
Hold on, what was I
girl,
about to say?
I know you get food stamps. That little boy and the rest of your kids need good hot meal. Right. You on here feeding them corn dogs, chicken nuggets, pizza, noodles. What the hell? Ooh, let me see her response, y'all. It's lunch. Oh, okay.
Hold on, y'all.
Never mind.
Oh my god, it kicked me out. All right, I'm
Girl.
back.
Jasmine, another reason
I love
why
y'all too.
people don't like coming on your son
Baby,
drives
my
people
hair, it was wrapped
crazy
up. I got so
with
much
all
gray
that
hair.
noise and your house echo is very irritating. Okay. Girl, hey girl. Why your fridge so empty? Catch them deals right at the store and put some cheaper things that look at the prices. Okay, and this is what she said. She says, I haven't went grocery shopping. I plan on going this week.
Oh no.
You want some jazzy, my favorite YouTuber, Queen YouTuber. Girl, boy, please. Boy, bye. Okay, I can't see. I'm trying to see if it let me go down. That's annoying, Jasmine. Instead of you doing all the texting with somebody, you need to get this stuff together. What you arguing with Chris? You arguing with Phila? Do legendary enjoy playing soccer? Then it says, "Well, I'm about to go to work, but it was nice talking to you, Jazz. Hope you have a good night." Right, it's been watching for a new vlog. I'll be watching for a new vlog. I couldn't see that. I'm a bit jealous of your curls. Mine are straight
I'm
and
back, y'all.
sh- as straight as it
My
gets.
bad.
LOL. Oh, okay, that's weird. Why you jealous of her curls, girl? Please. She don't comb her. Shoot, what them just make? Jasmine is super creative. No, she is creative of what? These people crazy. Uh, just want to see her shine, boo. We here for you, girl. If you was here for her, then you would tell her the truth. If you was here for Jasmine, you would tell her the damn gone truth. Okay, I was sorry. I was reading the comments, y'all. All right, let's go back up. I read the comments that somebody that the people posted, and I'm reading the comments in the chat, in the replay chat, in the chat replay.
Yeah. He in his own little world. I'm not even gonna bother messing with him.
Girl, that is a lot of noise, honey. Don't want to hear all
What
that.
is that? It's so funny. Okay, y'all, I have to do something real quick, so I'm gonna call y'all back.
Yeah, I mean, you wasted people's time.
I mean, babe, oh my God.
She wasted people's time. Just set up that
It's dinner
texting that
time, and
person
my
back
kids
and
are having
forth.
some fried tilapia, corn.
Texting that person back and forth, but not handling her business. You know what I mean? Same old tip. And there was a vlog, y'all. That was an actual vlog. Y'all, that was a straight up vlog that she put out. Oh my God. That was a vlog she put out. Okay, y'all. Let's go. We're gonna go to one more person. Let's see. We're gonna go to one more person. Cause like, girl, I done had enough of Olivia to last me a lifetime. We did a lot of Olivia, okay? I didn't finish watching this video. I ain't gonna watch all of it. We're gonna watch a portion of it, okay? This is the one that I jump start the other one to the other one. I went straight to the other one. I was like, I might as well get that out the way. So this is the other one.
I'm using all of my energy
Girl,
right now.
look at this ugly ass wig. Didn't we tell her about this wig before? Why would she put this little ugly wig? She look like a rock star. She look like she could come out and say, I want to. She got her look like Twisted Sister. I want to rock. Do-do-do-do. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Okay? That wig is hideous.
Now to survive. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to use all my energy to survive and, keep the kids happy. Try to zoom in a little bit, so. Okay. Try to keep the kids happy and taken care of and all of that good stuff. So I haven't had much energy outside of those things to do anything. Trying to survive. I'm in, what is that called? Survival mode. During this time. Thank you, Shay. Why you got that white woman's wig on? Because it's cute. And actually, the black girl, the girl in this ad for this week was black.
Chrissy, that is a white woman's wig. It looks like Twisted Sister. It's not cute. And just because somebody is black and wore that, just because it look good on them don't mean it look good on you. It doesn't look good on it. That's what they was trying to tell you the nice way, you big dummy. You little
But I want to
big
be, my name is
dummy.
Sarah today. But this ash blonde is my color. I like it. It's cute. Maybe not today. I just pulled my bonnet off to run to the store. But that's the vibe I was going for. Sasha. Hello, Hazel. I know your mom was your everything. Keep your head up. Just thank you. You got it. But anyway, yeah. So I will just say, what is the purpose of life? You know what? I've been asking myself the same thing. That no, literally, I don't know if you're trying to be funny or if you're serious, but like, really, what is the purpose of life? But anyway, long story short, I miss your videos. They're coming back. I really crossed the line. Yeah, they stay crossing the line.
Yeah, because she need that money. I guess that dude done left her. Again. I don't know. Chrissy, love life sucks, man.
Thank you, Denise. So apparently, so let me back up because it's been a while since I talked to you guys. Most of you all know my mother recently passed away on April 19th. And we had her service yesterday. Yesterday. I have a lot of family. She had a lot of family and friends and, stuff that were not able to attend. So we did a Zoom for those family and friends that wanted to still participate and be included, but were not able to physically be there for this. And so we did that. Now, there is someone who I will not say her name, but of course she loves the attention. She loves to fuck with me. And I don't have the energy to be angry because I can count on this hoe to do this, to do weird ass things. So obviously it's crazy and it's
This wig is horrible. I can't even focus on anything else with this ugly ass wig.
there's another word I'm looking for, but it's weird. But crazy weird sick people do crazy weird sick things, and right now in this moment in my life, I don't have the energy to fight or to argue over the internet over my mother. you know I'm already dealing with my own emotional stressors and life and things like that, and I'm just trying to be the best mom to my kids that I can be, while still being true to allow myself to grieve. So I don't have the energy to argue or to threaten or whatever anybody over
Girl, you came up here and threatened everybody, okay? That's all you do is threaten. You're gonna threaten to sue somebody, you're gonna threaten to call the law, you're gonna threaten to do this, you're gonna do, girl, just do it already. Golly.
the internet. I am just simply going to do what I always do, um, which is get that video taken down. But long story short, somehow this crazy, sick, sad person is using my mom's passing and her funeral. She got the link somehow. I don't know how, because I don't share personal details like
My
flyers,
brother,
or I saw that the flyer that I created
allegedly.
got circled around online too, was getting circled around, but I didn't say anything about it because, honestly, the people that I hang with, my family members, you better not show up in a place you weren't invited, because you won't be leaving. We gonna fuck the city up with that one. We gonna fuck the city up with that one. So I don't worry about that type of thing of people when, especially when I'm around my brothers and stuff, like my family and their friends. Like, I'm never worried about um, safety or anything like that. So I know nobody is gonna show up anywhere uninvited. But the Zoom link, however they, I don't know if they, I don't know how people do things, but somehow someone got access to my mother's services, that Zoom link, which was supposed to be for family only. I wasn't involved in that part of the planning
Why
for her
not?
service, so I don't know if you could do like a password protected type thing. And at that point, it was kind of like last minute. I feel like, last minute kind of shared around or whatever to just the family, supposedly the family and friends of just my mom and us. And so this person took that, and I didn't watch the video because I will not watch content that is going
You
to be
have
triggering
watched it.
for
What do
me.
you mean?
That is not something that I'm willing to do in this point in my journey. So I don't watch things like that. But it was made no, like someone reached out to me and told me that this video has been posted by somebody, and I don't know, she did a live stream and actually showed clips of my mother's funeral. But all I can hope and say is I hope her mother's not dead, um because when you play with someone's death like that, baby, the karma, I can't even, I don't understand why people are not afraid of that. I would be too afraid of life whooping my ass for something so evil. So
Okay, so now you're trying to guilt trip us to all go against lipstick pimping because you mad at her. No, I'm not doing that.
all I ask of you guys is that if you see something like that, just know I did not approve it. And I am, if you see anything like that, don't go looking for it. I'm not trying to give the girl views because she loves when she does things to agitate me, and I get on and I spend an hour cussing her out. That's what she wants me to do. I don't have the energy for that today. Maybe try another day. But and then she just loves because it
So you
brings
gonna
her
get everybody in
views and
trouble.
attention and things like that. I ask that you guys don't look for it, but if you see anything,
What?
just report it,
I ask that
because
you
there's
guys
strength
don't look for. You can't tell people what to do.
in numbers, and it will get removed. I'm gonna do a complaint and have it removed, but it might circle around or it might pop up, and if that happens, then I can't do anything until YouTube takes it down. Which it was a private link for a private service that was not to be shared publicly. It was not shared publicly for this purpose. Um, and so I'm going to make some phone calls and I'm going to have that removed. In the meantime, if you come across it or anyone with clips or even pictures from my mom's service, please report it, because just think of this as if it were your mother. That's disrespectful as fuck. Just to talk about people, just to talk about me, showing people's faces that did not approve of being posted in a private setting, that's illegal. You can't do that. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. People are so weird and so mean and so evil. It's not enough that my mother died, you know, 2 weeks before or 3 weeks before Mother's Day. It's not enough that I'm already going through it. That's not enough for people. People want to see me, I don't know. lose my noodle. I'm not gonna allow that to happen. But I'm also not going to allow my mother's funeral to be leaked. That's crazy. If I wanted money to be made off of her funeral, then I would have propped up my own motherfucking camera,
Did
and I
though.
would have fucking recorded my own motherfucking footage. But I didn't even record that day. I tried to get, some clips here and there. I wanted to, get, I did record a little bit in the morning, but I wanted to get some footage of like me getting the kids dressed and stuff like that. But honestly, I just had too much going on. Like there was just too much going on. I was trying to, just make sure I was present in that moment. If I wanted to have that exposed or whatever, I would have did it myself. And so, the audacity of a motherfucker, and for her to try to, I don't know, clickbait or whatever and say that she showed up, she wouldn't be alive to tell that story today if that was the case. So we know that's a lie. She wouldn't, unfortunately, you know, they'd have been printing t-shirts off her ass by Monday morning. So yeah, no, that wouldn't have happened. But I think that she did get that link somehow. And I don't know really how, but it really doesn't matter how. It's the incessant trying to hurt somebody you don't know. Like I don't fucking know you. I don't know you. You don't know me, but it's an obsession. And it's like little old me, the same bitch that's y'all, say I'm not shit, I'm this, I'm that, and I can't seem to figure out why little old me, who's not shit, who does, ain't about shit, doesn't have shit, I'm a horrible person, horrible mother, horrible woman, I'm a hoe, I'm this, I'm all those things. I can't seem to understand why little old me be fucking people's brains up. I will rearrange a whole bitch's brain chemistry just to follow me, just to stalk me, just to harass my family. For what? For what? For fun? For shits and giggles? Because you're not making that much money off of doing that. You're not making enough for it to be worthwhile. You're not making more than me, and I don't even post. So what's the point? I'm just trying to see what the point is, and I am curious as to, somebody told me once, like this was years ago, many years ago, and I was like, I just don't understand why these people do this, and she was like, you'll never understand why people think that way because you will never think that way. Like you're not fucked up, you're not mentally ill, you cannot wrap your head around it because you're not sick in the brain, and that's nothing but the fucking truth. You can't I'll never understand why someone who's so beneath you and I can't they want to get online and brag about what they can do for theirs and say that I can't do that for mine and all this what I don't have and I'm not this and all point out all of these things about me. But you can't answer the question of why. Why does that bother you so much? Why does my life affect yours so much? And honestly, to use me as a hobby, even if you want to call it that, which baby, you are too invested for this to be anybody's hobby. This is your full-time job. If this is a hobby for you, all I could do is pray. Pray for you, baby, because me as a hobby is crazy work. Me as a hobby is crazy work. Me as, some little chump change is crazy work, But even then, there are creators, I won't even call them creators, there are reactors and people who, still do report on, what I got going on, even though, like I said, I ain't even on here like that much anymore. And even I've heard of some of them being like, yeah, I talk about her, but this shit is crazy, you know sorry for your loss. That's all I needed. That's all that's needed to be said. Like we don't need a full report of the funeral. We don't need a full report of who was there. We don't need a full report of what it looked like. We don't need that full report. I'm not Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Riri. I don't know why people are fucking with me. I have nothing going on. Regular, basic ass shit that happens. And then going to try and post clips of my mom's funeral as if that is okay to do. I'm not, what? I'm not, girl. It doesn't even faze me at this point because I'm so over it. Like I'm so over this bitch and I'm so over people. I'm so over social media in general to where it's like, girl, I'm just gonna have your shit taken down. You know what I'm saying? I had stopped fucking with her because I stopped giving a fuck. And it's like, you're not what? But now you gonna have to make me dust off my boots and get up in that ass. And I don't, for what? You and I both know that was ridiculous of you to do. Like, what? Like, girl, please get a life. Please get a life. Like, what the fuck? And like, bitches really do be pretending that there's some sort of fucking reporter or some shit. Like, this is hot news. Baby, my mom just died. What is a hot take? What kind of hot take can you get from that, my love? Like, what? I didn't even know. I mean, after many, 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 many years on this platform and many, many, many bitches fucking with me, I never have really just I can't. I just can't. You start to think y'all can't do nothing else new. Y'all do the same shit, talk the same shit, attempt the same shit, and are just weird in the same ways, year in and year out. And just when I think that a bitch can't surprise me, she goes and does something weirder. But yeah, a little bit I am. Like, girl, like I'm not surprised at the audacity, but I'm surprised that you really cared to be in attendance at my mother's funeral. I just, y'all, I cannot wrap my head around it. So I don't know. And I honestly have forgot that they were, doing a Zoom of the funeral because my mother just died. I'm trying to take everything in, you know? So it's like that was a vulnerable moment for me and for you to try to invade on that and like what? And then try and post the shit. Like, why would you do that? Like that, you know, I don't know. People are just so weird. Like I said, I just ask that you guys, um, you don't go looking for it because it's really disgusting. But if you come across it or if it pops up and you see something, just report it because, like I said, there's power in numbers, and YouTube will definitely take it down. Because what the fuck are you doing? I didn't live stream that for YouTube. This wasn't a YouTube live. So a GoFundMe is bothering them so bad. I don't understand why. You know, like I said before, they also messaged my brothers on some, this is your raggedy ass sister and this is what she's doing. That was my mom. GoFundMe is a crowdfunding site. And if you know of a neighbors who like, say for instance, you knew a neighbor and their house burnt down, you could start a GoFundMe and say, my neighbor 3 houses down, their house burnt down, and I want to start this GoFundMe for them. You know what I'm saying? You could say, like you can literally start a GoFundMe just off the strength of knowing somebody's sad story, and it's not a big deal. GoFundMe definitely allows that, right? But this was my mom. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't someone that I knew of. This wasn't a distant relative that, whatever. This was my mother. I am her only daughter. You know what I'm saying? And one of 3 of her survivors. And you're mad because I started a GoFundMe for my mother? That's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, like I said, I just wanted to help. And I appreciate anybody who contributed to the GoFundMe or even sent a Cash App, because it definitely did help. It definitely did help. And it wasn't enough, but I didn't want to pay for it in full. I wanted to help. And I feel like the kids were painting rocks, so I have paint all over me. But, I just wanted to do my part and then some, And I think I feel I'm at peace with knowing that I've done that. I don't want anybody to have to experience. I pray, and I know there's a lot of people who have experienced this, but if you haven't lost a parent, I pray that you never have to go through the stress of money when that person passes away, when your parents pass away. I don't think people understand, and I did not know until 2 weeks ago, how much funerals, burials cost. There's a cost for everything, there's a cost for everything. And it's very expensive to bury somebody. So I pray that if you don't have life insurance, get it. And I pray that, or have a savings for that type of thing. Or, and if your parents don't have life insurance, or you're not sure, confirm, have those hard conversations. Because just like I was talking to my cousin the other day, it's rampant in the Black community to not talk. Like my mom never wanted to talk about her death. She never wanted to talk about her end of life plans. For real. The only thing we knew was that she wanted to be buried next to her mother. And that wasn't even planned out. Like, she didn't even have that planned out. She just knew that's just what she wanted, when asked. There was no real planning on my mom's part, and she never wanted to talk about it either, because it was like a superstitious type, paranoia type, I don't want to tell you how I want to be, or what I want done with me, or where this or that is, or whatever is going on with this or that, because what you trying to kill me, what you trying to do, what no. So that was the way my mom was. Now y'all could say how, I don't know if some of you guys can relate or not, but that's how my mom was. And so I feel like, for the sake of just not wanting to agitate her with that, my brothers and I just did not ask a lot of those questions. As she got older, and I realized, she was sicker, I was like, yeah, let's start having some of those conversations. And the last time that she was in the ICU, before this last time where she passed away, when she got out of the hospital, before then, I told my brothers, I was like, listen, it is absolutely time to have that conversation, because, we were all three sitting there looking at each other like, I don't know what the fuck mom wants, for real, right? And that's because we were always afraid of having that conversation, because every time we tried to, she shot it down. So, um, when I did have a conversation with her, like a brief conversation, but again, I didn't want to agitate her too much. And I was like, "Do you have life insurance?" Like, we don't know if you do. Like, we thought she didn't. Maybe she did because it was a secret, whatever. Do you have life insurance? And or I was like, otherwise, I'm gonna get my own policy on you, because I don't want to struggle burying you. And I remember her telling me, she was like, no, I don't have it anymore. She's like, I had it, I think it lapsed. She's like, go ahead and get one, right? Get a policy. And I mean, honestly, I didn't even have time to look into, like, I had just started to look into it and had an appointment on that following Monday, and my mom was already in the hospital, you know, again, with pneumonia in the ICU. So when I tell you guys, I just, you don't know. And it's really hard. And I saw some people, who were making bad comments, or rude comments, I should say. And they were like, well, how, how you can't even bury, like, afford one funeral. Because on my GoFundMe, I explained what her wishes were. And they were like, and you have the audacity to want to have two, as if that is, as if that was wrong, or like I offended somebody by that. It was like, bro, it's not your mother. But if it was your mom who died and that's what you knew she wanted, then and that's really regular. I didn't know that. My brothers told me, like, yeah, that's pretty regular. Like, if somebody passes away in a city that they're not from, they usually, and then they want to be buried in another city, sometimes they'll have a small funeral where they're living. And if, especially if they have, roots or friends or some relatives or whatever in that city, and then they'll go to where they're going to be buried at and have a small ceremony there before their burial. Which, again, I did not know that. I don't go to funerals. People in my family don't die like that. The last funeral I went to was my grandma and my grandpa's funeral, and I was like 12 or 11. So I was very young. And I had nothing to do with the planning, obviously. So, I didn't know that. I didn't understand. I just know that my mom said she wanted to be buried next to her mom, and my grandma's in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So quite frankly, that's where we were, that's the plan. So anyway, I don't get on here to continue. Like, I don't want to get on here to make this a big deal, because I feel like this person who did that because they wanted to, because I'm a big deal. Apparently they want to make this a big deal and try to have me on here crashing out and upset and stuff. And I don't have the energy to give to anybody else right now. I'm really being really selfish with my energy. So I don't have the energy to really give, but I just ask, like, if I can ask, which I know that's a big ask, because it takes somebody with it takes a real woman to understand they fucked up and remove a video. Honestly, I'm gonna just say, can you please remove that video, because that was really fucked up and stupid. But if not, if you don't want to remove the video, then anybody who comes across it, I ask you guys to report it. And then honestly, when I do get time, because I'm not taking time away from my family today, it's Sunday and we're getting ready for the week, and I wanted to spend some time with them. It's raining. Ugh, I wanted to barbecue. It's okay. But tomorrow I'm on that ass. Simple. I mean, I've had her videos taken down for less, and I can get this one taken down too. It just takes a little time and patience, and I have both of those things right now. So, well, tomorrow I'll have that. Today is going to family, and I need to relax. My mother's funeral was yesterday. Oh my God, and I'm gonna put this in a vlog and we'll talk about this more when I have more patience to sit and just talk about what I've actually been going through mentally. But my anxiety has been so high, and to see your parent in a casket I pray none of you have to go through that, but I know we all will. To see someone who you've been with your entire life cold, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. So, I know a lot of people don't like me, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to live a life trying to chase likes from people who I'm never going to get them from, or understanding from people who don't want to understand me, or respect or understanding, like I said. But I think at some point in time, are you human? Are you a human being? do you have a sense of maybe I shouldn't do that? Because one day, it's going to be your day if it hasn't already. I just could never. I could never defile somebody's passing like that. I mean, you have some cojones, because I could never. I'm not brave enough to do that, because I am very spiritual, and I'd be afraid to play with God like that. Especially if my mother was alive. I could never play. I could never do that. Even whether she's alive or not, I could never play with somebody's family like that. Play with somebody's death like that. I'm not brave enough. Y'all bitches are brave. You bitches are brave. And you're right. I guess that does make me a different type of person. I guess that does make me whatever you want to call me. I guess I am that, because bitch, there's some things I could never do. And that is one of them.
Oh my God, Chrissy. Oh, oh my God, girl. Girl, you put me to sleep. Okay, y'all. You know what? I am done. I am done for the night. I think I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to give me some shut eye. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is crazy.